Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been accused of causing irreparable damage to the British monarchy, which is in crisis mode due to a wave of senior royal illnesses. One critic of the couple feels that the Montecito couple's actions over the last 4 years have been a disgrace to loyalty. In Mario Puzo's book The Family, he writes, "We are a family, and the loyalty of the family must come before anything and everyone else," PR expert Ryan McCormick told an outlet. "For if we honor that commitment, we will never be vanquished, but if we falter in that loyalty we will all be condemned." He continued, "I think that quote speaks volumes about the current state of affairs in the royal family. By betraying secrets told in confidence and also publicly excoriating their own flesh and blood, Meghan and Harry have caused irreparable damage to an institution that is over 1,200 years old." The expert then shared how the couple's actions, primarily through their incendiary Netflix documentary, Harry and Meghan, and Harry's memoir, Spare, could encourage up-and-coming royals or outsiders who seek to marry and may also feel emboldened to dish dirt to the press knowing there are no repercussions to fear. Since Megxit in January 2020, senior royals have rarely travelled to Commonwealth countries, due in large part to the COVID-19 pandemic. A major tour of the Caribbean was launched by Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, in the spring of 2022. The tour was to represent the late Queen Elizabeth II during her Platinum Jubilee year but turned out to be a disaster within the revered monarch's final months. They were met with protests, something that they didn't anticipate. It was reported at the time that the future king and queen were overwhelmed with remorse, a source dished. It was certainly more challenging than expected given the protests. They obviously know the history, but being there during the protests was a real eye-opener. With King Charles III's succession to the throne upon Elizabeth II's death on September 8, 2022, future predictions for the longevity of the crown have focused sharply on the Prince and Princess of Wales. "I think it's the King's time to shine. And the only reason we'd see William and Catherine put themselves out there like that is if he needs backup," royal expert Kinsey Schofield shared. "They have very specific missions that you and I could say off the top of our head. Catherine, it's the early years, Prince William, it's homelessness and it's climate with his awards show. With the King and Kate's debilitating illnesses, a sense of dread for the future is very real for some royal analysts and also palace insiders." Daily Express reported on McCormick's comments.